Hi everybody. Lately I've been getting a lot of requests for paper dolls. I had put some on for my 12 Days of Christmas on the Yahoo groups, for the Isabachi Yahoo groups, and apparently I misplaced my files. I'm still looking for it because someone had a computer crash and they were asking for it. So I thought, well, I'm going to do a tutorial on paper dolls, and I decided to Google paper dolls. So I put paper dolls, I went to images, and then I scrolled down here to where it says black and white, and I clicked on that, or you can click on line drawing too. You get basically the same thing, and this way it's easier to vectorize, and you can kind of scroll through here. Let me get rid of this little box. um, you can scroll through here and you'll see there's all kinds of paper dolls. There's tons of them, and they're real easy to vectorize when they're in black and white. Some are more easily done than others, but you get the gist of it anyway, and you can build off of some of these too. So I'm gonna shrink this down and bring up my Pazzles Inspiration Studio, and this is one that I decided I was going to try to vectorize. So even though it's large, I still want to enlarge it even more because I want it to make it clearer for the vectorization. So I'm going to Image, Interpolation, Standard, and it's a value of 2. It'll be 2 times the size it is now. I'm going to hit OK. And as you can see, the lines are a lot clearer now. And I'm trying to grab onto it and it's not letting me. So what I want to do, I could try vectorizing this whole thing at one time, but I think that that would be very difficult. So what I'm going to try to do is just break this up a little bit. Up in the shape, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong place. I want to go to crop. It's under image, and then crop, and then rectangle, and I don't need the play day name there. I just want to get this little piece right here. So I'm going to take that off the page, go to Auto Trace, bring that up, and this box right here is going to detect intensity. I'm going to click on that. I'm just going to click on this image. Now if I had done this whole thing, it would make it work really hard, but I think I'll get a clearer image this way. And I'm going to move the slider up a little bit, make sure everything gets in there, and we'll see what we get. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we'll find out. And there's a lot of detail on here. I don't necessarily want all that detail. So that's where I come in and clean it up then. Like, as you can see, there's detail in here. I don't need all of this. I can take that out of there. I don't need all the detail on the collar. And basically all I'm doing is scooping things up and just cleaning everything up. So we don't need these extra little boxes there. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is zoom in on this so we can see it better. And this is just like a highlight. You can put some of that in. And this is another tab that goes around the legs. We don't need this little thing here. Let me pull this over to see what it's supposed to be. Oh, this was supposed to be like a little wraparound. It's not really necessary, I don't think. We could always adapt it later. And these are supposed to be stitches, so I'm going to take those out. We can put our own stitches in. So I'm trying to take all the unnecessary things out and clean up some of this because that's part of a stitch. Whoop. Get rid of that. And what I'm doing is kind of looking at the other one as a model as to what it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to signify. So we don't need this piece right up. I can't get it. Oh, I see what happened. This was separate from that, and that's the whole thing. Like this here I can take off. So I need to come in here a little bit closer and see if that's really necessary. I don't think that it's going to be, so I think what I'll do is just clean this off. And we'll pull that out. Okay. And we can clean that one up where the little tie's supposed to be. And if you wanted on your actual cutout, you could even clean this off like this. and put an actual bow in there. I think that would be really cute. But what I'm going to do is take all of this stuff off here. I want a real clean cut, like a little Peter Pan collar. And get rid of this. I'll probably just click on it and get rid of that. And clean up that pocket. Get rid of the wrinkle in there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then what you can do is color it in. And I'll make it hot pink. This needs to be hot pink. And then I don't know what we make the background as. Maybe I'm going to click on the hot pink, but then you can use the slider bar here and it'll change the shades of it until you find something that you like. And I kind of like that. Trying to get this little pocket here. And what I need to do now, because I don't have that color in there, I'm going to go to my eyedrop tool. I'm going to click on the color I need. I don't have to name it if I don't want to. I just hit OK, and there it is now. So now I have this pocket highlighted, and I'm going to make it that color purple to match. And actually, maybe I should have made that pink in the outside purple because of what's going on here, the way things are connected. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And we'll make this outer one the purple. See, just something, it's like being a little girl and playing with dolly clothes again. Isn't this fun? And I'm going to do the replace by arc tool and clean this up a little bit because I don't like the way that it is right now. Okay, so that's the first dress. And depending what paper you cut it out with, it'd be really cute. And I probably should change the bloomers a different color here too. Maybe I'll make those the hot pink as well. So let me get out. We don't need this piece anymore. That's done. As you can see, that was a bow there. And like I said, I think it'd be fun just to put a little bow on there or maybe a little rosebud or something. That would be really pretty. So that's one piece. That was this piece right here. So now you can continue doing this with each piece. Of course, we have to do the little girl. That should be fairly easy. Let me back out a little bit. Go to Image, Crop, Rectangle, and what I'm going to do is get her in. And what it does is it takes like a little snapshot of what you boxed in. And I'm going to bring her over away from the original. And I'm going to do Detect Intensity again. Click on her. And what you can do also is hit the 1:1 ratio, and it brings things up close so you can move it around to see whether it's dark enough, whether you need to darken. And actually this is looking pretty good. I can see I'm going to have to work with her hair because there's open paths there, but we'll deal with that after I get it cut. So I hit the OK button and I'm just waiting for it to vectorize and get printed. And I should have boxed in this piece here, and I did not do that. I took her hair with it, but that's okay because I want to change that anyway. Otherwise it's not going to look right. But excuse me, I'm sorry. Still fighting my cold. I keep saying that with each video. So I need to do something with her hair. So what I'm going to do is bring my amplification up so I can see it better. And as you can see, it's an open path right there. So I'm going to fix that by using my eraser tool, break it open, and I'm going to connect the outer circles using the Join 2 Points tool. So that's the outside one. This is the inside one for that particular one. And it looks like I'm going to have to draw some things for her hair. So I think what I'll do is just draw it myself. And we'll go from here to there. And trying to make it follow the lines as best as possible. And so now what I need to do is open the path for that one there. And